What is up, guys? My name is Brian. I am one half of that Pokedo, and I am back with the next episode of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Where we left off, we just got yeeted from the Jubilife village because we are being accused of bringing apart the dark sky that you see there, almost akin to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team when they kicked you out of the area because you were assumed to be the reason behind the earthquakes. So, we're gonna continue off. If you like what you see, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave a like, and let's get started. Alright. So I believe we're supposed to be seeking out Leon. Leon, yeah. Okay. Fly like braviary. Okay. There we go. Interesting that the dash on Braviary kind of keeps you lower to the ground a little bit. And you can't use Pokemon this way. You? What in the world did you do? Look at the size of that rift. If lightning starts pouring from it, all the Pokemon in Hisui could be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan is in a panic now. I should have known that the only thing that would come from that rift was disaster. I need help. Help? Well, that's not exactly something I can do. It's not that I wouldn't like to help you, but it would put Irida in a difficult position. I truly do wish that I could repay you for quelling Kleavor's frenzy as you did. You must know that. But there's nothing I alone can do for you. Warden Mai might be able to help you, though. She's a caring woman, after all. You'll most likely find Mai at the Warren Bridge. I believe it's a very significant place for her. I'm certain that somewhere in the vastness of Hisui, there is a place for you as well. My, what a frightful sky. Such a disturbing sight would put enough to put anyone ill at ease. You don't know what brought about this, do you? I'm trying to find out. I suppose it was too much to expect that you could already have an answer to all this. I heard from our leader what happened. You can't return to that village of yours, can you? But I'm afraid the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. The Diamond Clan could end up at war with the Galaxy team if things went badly. I think you would regret that as much as anyone. The Great Weird Ear took a liking to you. I want to offer my support, but forgive me, I cannot help you in this. Do not abandon hope. Time solves all things. And besides, you seem to have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll continue to find a path to walk. Is it Volo? Is Volo gonna help me? Hey, little guy. How you doing? Strange events seem to follow you wherever you go, don't they? Volo! My boy! Found you at last, Terra. I've been looking all over for you, you know. What would I do if I were to lose one of my favorite customers? Don't worry, I've already heard what happened. A good merchant knows well the importance of staying abreast of all the latest news. It seems you're in quite the pinch. No place for you among the Diamond Clan or the Pearl Clan. To say nothing of how poorly the Galaxy team has treated you. Thank you! But not to worry. There are still corners of the Hisui region where we can stash you away in secret. I know a spot that'll be the perfect hideaway. Leave it all up to me. We stand Volo here on this channel. Right now, anyway. We're still holding on to that he could be a villain in the story. But so far, he's being positive and helpful. Here we are. I know. It's no palace, but you know the saying about beggars and choosers. Speak to the person who dwells here at the retreat. Shirking your work to come pester me again? Even beneath a bleeding sky, you never change. Always a pleasure, Mistress Kogita. But I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more about Hisui's myths and legends. No mistress? Thank you, just Kogita. And this is? Wytera is the woman of the hour. She's the one who quelled the frenzy of all the Pokemon nobles, believe it or not. Ah, the poor wretch you spoke of. Lost in time and space. Dear me, Lost One, it seems I'll be able to fulfill my duty at long last, thanks to you. Duty? Indeed. I am to guide you, Lost One, for the task of preventing great disaster falls to you. The rift in space-time must be mended, lest time and space themselves be thrown out of balance. But come, you may enter my dear hideaway. There's much to be told. The space-time rift is said to be a portal to innumerable other dimensions. In one such realm, far and further still from ours, dwells Almighty Sinnoh. The Diamond Clans? The expanse from antiquity to eternity, and the expanse to all sides above and below. Time traces the path we tread from here and now into the future, while space yawns all encompassingly, surrounding us in every direction. You see, don't you? The two together, time and space, comprise all creation, the universe. How can one claim the other is greater than the other, as those two clans do? Okay. Perhaps the truth is clearer to a wanderer such as you, one who has known other ages. Now listen, Lost One. Here is what you must do. Hisui holds 3 lakes of great importance: Lake Verity, Lake Valor, and Lake Acuity. At each dwells a Pokemon said to embody one aspect of the mind. Complete the trials each will set you, and bear their gifts to the Shrouded Ruins. There you may receive the Red Chain. With it, perhaps you can bind the world together. Bind the world, you say? You mean it won't close the rift? Kindly spare me your doubts, young man. I know the old worlds and what they bid us do. How true they are isn't mine to know. and regardless of their truth, I am bound to pass them on. How callous of my ancestors to leave their legends to their children without a thought for the hardship it would cause them. But here we are. You know your duty, and you'll do it, won't you? Of course. There is nobility in knowing what must be done and seeing to it. Your ARC phone is beeping. You can see the locations of 3 lakes marked on your ARC phone. Mistress Kogita's got a lovely workbench here. If you need materials, I'd be glad to help. I'm always happy to do business with you. What about the pastures? That is a problem, isn't it? What shall we do about that indeed? Bah. What was that cry? Have we now a lost Pokémon as well as a lost child? Do see to it, please. How could I refuse you, ma'am? Off we go, Terra. Hello, hello, it's an Abra. Where did you teleport in from, little fellow? And it's got a letter addressed to you, Terra. To Terra, you may use my Pokemon as a go-between to access the pastures in Jubilife Village. I've also ensured that you'll be able to utilize our base camps without issue. I have every confidence in your ability as an adept Survey Corps member to bring this bizarre situation under control promptly. Sincerely, Silene. Survey Corps Captain, Galaxy Expedition Team. Good tidings from the letter, then. It's a secret. Now then, so we're to visit 3 lakes? It doesn't sound like an easy task, that's for sure. It sure would be wonderful to have a kind soul who might help us out. Quite the opportunist, aren't you, Volo? Such an consummate guild merchant. I've managed to reassure my people for now. The wardens are keeping a close eye on their nobles, too. Seems all quiet for the moment. And so, here we are. But still, we'll never get away with openly aiding you. So if we were to undermine the commander's direct orders, relations would grow strained. Long story short, we want to help, but without drawing attention, so it'll be just one of us. Me or her, it's up to you, though the answer should be obvious. I mean, I'm going with Arita here. Sorry, Adama. Of course you'll choose me! I was the one who got you what you needed when you first set out to quell Cleavor. You and I made his bombs together. Yeah, I choose you. Just what I would expect of you, Terra. You made the right choice. You won't regret it. So, then, the leftover leader will... Left over? Think again. Terra trusts me enough to leave the tough job up to me alone. I'll be keeping an eye on the commander, so I can let you all know if anything happens. Of course, of course. And the lucky chosen one comes with us to the... Well, the first task will be to decide which of the Hisui's region's 3 Great Lakes to visit first. But yes, we should get moving. I'd rather we walk this road together. But if the commander were to get wind of it, it would only make things worse. I'll meet you at whichever wake you choose. Alright, Arita. You and Terra? Well, you two do what needs doing. The Trial of Lake Verity. The Trial of Lake Valor. The Trial of Lake Acuity. They say this lake actually used to be a volcano. When it erupted, leaving a huge crater that filled with water, and so Lake Verity was born. It's protected by a Pokemon called Mesprit. It is when Mesprit took flight that people first learned the joys and sorrows of living. Or that's how the old tales go, anyway. That cave, it just appeared from nowhere. Is that the arc phone the professor was going on about? What surprises wait within, I wonder. Mistress Kogita seemed quite intent that you would have to prove yourself to all three of the Pokemon that guarded these lakes. This challenge was never for the faint of heart. Okay. We're gonna start with a quick attack. And it just KOs it. Okay. That's fine. It's curious, but when I watch you and your Pokemon battle, I feel as if there's no obstacle that can't be overcome if people and Pokemon work together. Now let's see about the Pokemon of the lake. You feel a mysterious presence. Kyo! Okay. Your emotions. Share them with me. They're yours. I can only imagine how it must feel to speak directly with a Pokemon like that. When you fell to this land, what stirred in your heart? Bewilderment. How did it feel to bond with Pokemon and work together? Exciting. What did you feel when you mingled with Hisui's clans? It's a wide world. What did you feel when cast out of the Galaxy team? I felt bitter. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. You obtain Mesprit's Plume. Proof that you've completed the trial set by Mesprit. The being of emotion that lives in Lake Verity. The item is needed to forge the red chain. Kiyun! I know that Pokemon spoke with you, yet the words did not reach my ears. It's mysterious, but I suppose when dealing with someone who fell from the sky, it's only natural to encounter mystery. Next, on to Lake Valor and Lake Acuity. Looks like that worked out well, Terra. I must say, you know an awful lot about Hisui, Vola. I suppose a merchant like you sees all sorts of things in their travels. That's right. You could say it's because I'm a merchant, but mostly I'm just naturally filled with curiosity. I want to know exactly what happened in the past that led us to this particular present. Or more accurately, I suppose, I want to know where I came from and where I'm headed. I want to know my path, so to speak. The same goes for me. Our clan settled at the very spot where our forebears once beheld Almighty Sinnoh. But I have still never seen Almighty Sinnoh for myself. Weighty matters to ponder for sure, but we have an important task before us. Do you want to return to Mistress Kogita's home? Let's go back. Perfect. I'd like to see what she thinks of our progress. Here we are, Lake Acuity. You know, I've been told it actually contains seawater as well. No one knows why, though. It could be a fluke of geography, or perhaps it's connected to a Pokemon somehow. Lake Acuity is protected by the Pokemon Uxie. When Yuxi took flight, the knowledge to solve problems was born in people's minds. That's what the stories say, anyway. A tool that can make caves appear simply from nowhere is quite a handy one to have. I wonder what waits inside. I imagine there may be Pokémon in there protecting the lake's guardian. Take care. A sense of chill in the air. What is this? A menacing Pokémon stands before you. Hello! Hisuian's a roar. Could that be the dreaded Baneful Box? Baneful Fox? Okay. Weak to dark. Ghost normal. Dark poison. Yeah, let's try this. We'll try to catch it, but fortunately we do have, we already have Hisuian Zorua. Okay. Cool. And now let's start with a strong style Bar Barrage, because that's part of the requirement. Oh, that was a crit. Okay. And then Agile style Nasty Quad. And Bitter Malice. Okay. Hey! We got Hisuian Zoroark. That baneful box. It is a Pokemon said to be filled with malice. We were told stories about it as children. You feel a mysterious presence. Kion! Come, I will test your knowledge. Combee, Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, Dusclops. How many are there? How many are there eyes? Tell me each, one by one, yet all at once. Answer me. Combee, Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, Dusclops. So that's 1, 0, 1. Does Magneton have eyes? It's 3 Magneton. It's 3 Magnemite. So that's 3. So 1, 0, 1, 3, 1. 1, 0, 1, 3, 1. 2, 5, 6. Six, 0, 1, 3, 1. There we go. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. You obtained Yuxi's Claw. Proof that you completed the trial set by Yuxi, the being of knowledge that lives in Lake Acuity. Needed to forge the red chain. Goodness, that was tricky, but only one more to go now. I assume all went well, Terra. Still, I must wonder, why don't they just give us the red chain? Why all this running about? Perhaps they mean to test whether whoever seeks it is worthy. Perhaps you are right. Who knows what would happen if it fell into the wrong hands after all. Though on the other hand, what use would these wrong hands have for it? Who can say for sure? Maybe the red chain has some other use besides mending the world. The red chain's as mysterious as this entire predicament we're in. But if we continue visiting the lakes, we'll get closer to an answer. So, shall we continue to Mistress Kogita's home? Let's go back. Wonderful. Then we can see if Mistress Kogita has any more insights to share with us. Do you know about Lake Valor? It's said to have been formed by a volcanic eruption, much like Lake Verity. Though there are also other theories that say it was carved out in the midst of a Pokémon battle. This lake is protected by the Pokémon Azelf. When Azelf took flight, the will to do what needs doing was born in people's hearts. Or is that what the legend would have us believe? Oh, a cave appears just where there was none. As if just for Terra. Let's head in, Terra. I imagine strong Pokemon could wait inside, protecting the Pokemon of the lake. Take care. What an eerie space. Why would there be columns inside a cave anyway? And there is Overquill. What we were trying to evolve, Quillfish into. Dark Poison. We'll sack Lionfish. It's fine. Fisher me! Double edge. Alright. Good recoil. And we're gonna do a strong style of Bar Barrage. Yep, there we go. Great ball again. There we go, boys. We got Overquill. Which means we don't need Quillfish anymore. I knew you could do it, Terra. You feel a mysterious presence. Cute. Show to me unyielding will. Strike me if you can. What? Bombs? Are you trying to hit Azelf with them then? Ooh. You seem to hear a voice inside your head. Will you abandon this folly? I'm not through yet. Yawn! Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. He's Elf's Fang. Okay. It seems we finished the 3 lake trials. If I remember correctly, we were told to then head for Shrouded Ruins. I don't know what could wait us there, but I'm always excited to explore some ancient ruins. Let us be on our way. The Shrouded Ruins. Mist is so very good at obscuring things, it's long said to blur boundaries. If we're to somehow bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokémon, and the world of myth, then maybe we need a setting such as this. That being said, what are we meant to do now? Seems I've made it in time. You arrived just when we assembled all 3 gifts. Did you somehow see our progress across the distance dividing us? I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokémon, if you really wish to know. Could you mean the Pokémon that flits about the Hisui region? But never mind that now. What about the red chain? How are we to forge it? I would hardly know. We speak of a divine instrument, one said to be capable of binding the very world. Do you really imagine it can be forged by mortal hands? Then what are we to do? Search the entire vastness of Hisui for the answer? Ah, the Pokémon of the lakes. The red chain. So, it was true. The pact our people have passed down for all these generations have been kept. At last, I can set this burden aside. You've succeeded once again, Tara. Yet, things do not seem to be going well for the rest of the world. What have you heard now? I've had some news from my fellow merchants in the Ginkgo Guild. It seems that the commander is going to forego waiting for our investigation to finish. He plans to climb Mount Coronet himself. Has he lost his senses? He plans to get close to the rift to study it himself? Well, he doesn't yet know that our Terra has managed to get the red chain now, does he? That's true, there's no way he could. We need to tell him about the chain, and about everything Terra has achieved before he sets out. Huh? Wait, Terra, it's you. I can't believe I just let you pass right by. Thank goodness you're still alive. I mean, of course you are. I knew you'd be alright. Wait 1 second. I'll go let the captain and the Preston know you're back. Oh, my dear Terra. Professor, I know you've been worried about Terra, and there's no need to cry. I'm not crying. Do not mock your elders, if you please, right? Besides, weren't you the one who couldn't get a wink of sleep from all your worrying over our friend? You didn't have to tell her that. Just ignore him, Tara. Anyway, where's Captain Silene? Wasn't she coming with you, Professor? She's buried behind a mound of work, I'm afraid. We're to join her in the Survey Corps office. It seems her hands are more than full now that Commander Comodo's gone. Well, he set out for Mount Coronet with the Security Corps in tow. He's determined to handle this whole space-time rift business himself, include dealing with the Pokémon that's been spotted on the other side. And since I'm such a fine fellow, I took over watching the gate for the Security Corps folks. Well, we aren't getting anywhere anywhere out here. Let's head inside and report to the captain. So you managed not to die, just as I ordered. Well done. Thanks to you, Captain. I have no idea what you're implying. All I know is Abra vanished on its own accord, inconveniencing me greatly. Before moving forward, I must ask. I assume that you're here again because you've managed to learn something of use. I got this red chain. Go on. You explained about the red chain you obtained. The legendary tool said to bind the very world. Commander Comodo is no longer here in Jubilife Village. The Security Corps has been scouting the area near the space-time rift, and they reported sightings of something on the other side of it. Something that resembled a Pokémon. The commander made the decision to take the Security Corps to the mountain as to prepare to fend off any possible threat. They were to make for the temple at the peak. The boss may be tough, but it still seems like a bad idea to do something so risky without Terra's help. As the captain of the Survey Corps, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. Terra, take the red chain to Mount Coronet, make your way to the peak, and put an end to all this. You are officially reinstated at your former rank. Are you sure, Captain? The boss isn't around to approve of that. If he didn't wish me to decide things in his place, then he should not have left me in charge here. Then I'll go as well. We're all in this together, we members of the Survey Corps. Naturally, no one suggested you should not. Did you find the commander, Terra? The commander is already at Mount Coronet. Already? How could a grown man like Commander Comodo be so reckless? First expelling you, Terra, now this, I think he needs a stern talking to. As the leader of the Pearl Clan, loyal to Almighty Sinnoh who reigns all over all space, I can go anywhere in Vastasui that I please, and now I am going to stop the commander. Who is the reckless one? Hey, you gotta run out of the village, right? But you still tried to find a way to help us all? That's right, Terra worked hard to get that red chain to help everybody. Too right, and a fine job she did too. The Survey Corps is always hard at work for the sake of everyone here in the village, as well as for the sake of our relations with Pokémon. Thanks. Here, take this. A max revive. Thanks. Your orders are 3. 1. Make for the summit camp, and from there, the Temple of Sinnoh. 2. Use the red chain to resolve this mess. And 3. Return here alive. I've heard the latest, so you've been accepted back into the Galaxy team, have you? I suppose congratulations are in order. Here, some max potions for me to celebrate. It looks like a big moment is upon us at last, but no doubt it'll be fine. After all, you worked so hard to earn that red chain. Both Adamant and Arita have headed to the peak as well. My good friend Terra, I wish you great fortune in the battles to come. I would truly regret losing one of our most beloved and loyal customers. It seems Kamado intends to use the summit camp as a base of operations for this undertaking. As for me, I think I will set up shop closer to the temple itself. Things certainly seem to have gotten out of hand. Well, if anything goes wrong, the great Melly will be here, for moral support at least. Alright, so I think with that, I've been recording for almost an hour and a half, so we're going to call it an episode there. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.